Secluded hot springs generally refer to hot springs in nature far away from human settlements. These hot springs are located in places surrounded by natural environments such as mountains, forests, and along rivers, and are characterized by their location away from urban areas. Unlike general tourist spots and famous hot spring areas, secluded hot springs are relatively inconvenient to access and may not be developed. Therefore, the natural environment is rich, and it is a quiet and peaceful space for those who visit the hot springs. Shichimi Onsen is a hot spring in Takayama Village, Kamitakai District, Nagano Prefecture. As its name suggests, it is characterized by its milky white hot water, which comes from 7 sources. You can enjoy the atmosphere of the 4 seasons from the open-air baths in each ryokan. It is said that Shichimi Onsen used to have 7 hot spring sources, and they were collected in a bathtub and turned into a hot spring. Today, there are 2 hot springs that are excavated, but it is said that the name of Shichimi Onsen is derived from the fact that people in the olden days mixed 7 ingredients of shichimi pepper. One of the Nyoto hot spring villages, it is a hot spring area surrounded by virgin beech forests. It is said to have been discovered in the Edo period and is said to be the oldest hot spring resort in Nyoto Onsen. In 1708, a crane was found healing its wounds, so it came to be called Suru no Yu. It is said that the mixed bathing open-air bath of Suru no Yu Onsen sparked today's secluded hot spring boom. Located in Tawada Hachimantai National Park, this hot spring area is surrounded by beautiful beech forests that change with the seasons. Compared to other ryokans in Nyoto Onsen where you can feel the atmosphere of secluded hot springs, there is only one Kyukamura Nyoto Onsen. It is said that visiting the 7 hot springs in Nyoto Onsen will cure all kinds of illnesses. Nearby is Lake Tozawa, Japan's deepest lake, which was selected as one of the 100 most scenic spots in Japan. Okuzumo town is located in the middle of the Chugoku Mountains, bordering Hiroshima and Tottori prefectures. Hiba Dogo Teishaku Quasi-National Park is a town rich in nature, and Hinagami Onsen, located at the foot of Mount Kanfeel. Hinoe Onsen is counted as one of Japan's top 3 hot springs for beautiful skin, and the spring quality is an alkaline simple spring. The 3 hot springs in Okuzumo town are all highly effective in making the skin beautiful, and are called the Okuzumo Hot Spring Village for beautiful skin. Okuzumo town has many specialty products such as Nita rice, Okuzumo soba, Okuzumo wagyu beef, maitake mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms. Enensen is a hot spring resort located about 20 kilometers southwest of the center of Fukushima City. Tera Adaki, Tsuchiyu Onsen at the foot of the mountain and multiple hot springs scattered around Tsuchiyu Pass form the Tsuchiyu Onsen village. Compared to nearby hot springs that are often closed in winter, it is located along a mountain pass so it can be used all year round, and there is a shuttle bus from Fukushima Station, so transportation is not bad. The white-walled ryokan, Noji Onsen Hotel, located in the center of the hot spring town has an elegant appearance and the atmosphere of a highland resort. A tourist destination rich in nature, including Mount Fuji. Okashiobara Arayu Onsen is a hot spring resort located at the highest peak of Shiobara, blessed with the rich nature of Nikko National Park. When the source of Motoyu Onsen was buried by a large earthquake in the early Edo period, the hot spring was opened using the hot spring that gushed out from the Shinyu crater. It is said that the place name, Shinyu, was given by the residents of Motoyu to mean a newly opened hot spring. There is also a record that it was crowded with hot spring visitors in the middle of the Edo period. The hot springs at the site of the explosion crater are filled with steam and the smell of sulfur, giving you the feeling of a quiet hot spring area surrounded by nature. Nagorigo Onsen is a hot spring area with reddish-brown hot water that wells up in an unexplored area covered with virgin forests. It is counted as one of the Hida Osaka hot spring villages that spread halfway up Mount Ontake, one of Japan's 100 famous mountains. In hot springs open all year round, it is also known as the highest. Agawa Onsen is a hot spring in the mountains near the Asahi Agawa Dam, a famous Echu hot spring that springs up beside a clear stream. It is a hot spring resort where you can feel at ease surrounded by nature, where you can see lush green forests and clear streams flowing up close. It is also close to the Fudodo ruins, which is known as one of the largest pit-dwelling ruins in Japan, and the surrounding area is full of sightseeing spots such as the Historical Park, which is a restored Edo townhouse, and the Hayakakawa Pig Museum, which houses antique art. If you walk further towards the sea, the beautiful Jade Beach, which has been selected as one of the Japan's top 100 beaches, spreads out. Shirahone Onsen is located on the eastern side of Mount Norakura in the Northern Alps in Matsumoto City, Nagano Prefecture. A famous hot spring with a history of hundreds of years, said to have sprung up in the Kamakura period. This secluded hot spring nestled quietly in the mountains has long been loved by writers and artists. The ingredients of the hot spring adhered to the bathtub, and it looked like a white bone, so it came to be called Shirahone Onsen. Shirahone Onsen is said to be good for your health, and many people come here to heal their illnesses and injuries, as it has been believed since ancient times that, if you bathe in it for 3 days, you won't catch a cold for 3 years. The tumulus mounds and spherical travertine sinter formed by the accumulation of calcium carbonate in Shirahone Onsen are designated as the Japan Onsen Area Natural Assets. Nanasawa Onsen is a strong alkaline hot spring that is good for the skin in Higashi Tanzawa. A hot spring resort located on the east ridge of Higashi Tanzawa Daisen Quasi-National Park. Counted as one of the Higashitanzawa Nanasawa hot spring villages, it has a long history as early as the end of the Edo period when it was established among people as a hot spring resort. The streets dotted with sake breweries and stonehouses create a hot spring atmosphere. Also, the nature of Tanzawa, which is called Kanto's backroom, is also attractive. Savor the specialties and boar dishes. Kiso Ontake Onsen is one of the 100 famous mountains in Japan. Kiso Ontake Onsen is a natural hot spring that wells up in the Kizukoma Plateau at the northern foot of Mount Kizukomagatake. You can enjoy the beautiful scenery. You can also enjoy walking around the post town of Fukushima Shuku, if you go a little further and get out onto the Nakasendo. You can enjoy watching fireflies and picking blueberries in the summer, and skiing and snowboarding in the winter. There are also annual events that convey the traditions of Kisoji, and it is full of elements that nature lovers and history lovers can fully enjoy. Myoko Kogen Sabama Onsen. Sabama Onsen is located at the foot of Mount Myoko, at an altitude of about 1,160 meters. Milky white water with a faint sulfur smell. It used to be a hot spring specializing in hot springs, so it boasts high-quality hot water. A secluded hot spring surrounded by beautiful nature, including the Otajiri Valley, which is known as a colony of rock martins. If you get tired after walking around the valley, including the 80 meters high Sotaki waterfall, you can take a break by eating the fragrant yamamochi, which is charcoal grilled with sweet and salty walnut miso. Sasakura Onsen is a hot spring area in the mountains of Itoagawa, known as the town of Jade and Fossa Magna. At the foot of Mount Yakayama, an active volcano with white smoke, there are many spots where you can feel the breath of the earth. The Kaidani Valley, where sheer cliffs rise along the Umakawa River, is a scenic spot called Ichigo's Kamakochi. The autumn foliage, which usually reaches its peak from late October to early November, is worth a visit. Sukafumi Pond is also a famous spot for wisteria, and the wisteria vines that are entwined in the surrounding trees hang many flower clusters, and a wisteria festival is held at the peak of the season. You can go in and drink the hot spring that gushes out in this great outdoors. The hot spring water is also used for eating and drinking. Mikagura Onsen was named after the first-class river Agano River. There are many hot spring resorts along the Agano River, but Mikagura Onsen is a small hot spring resort located a little further away in Okuaga. A weak sodium sulfate spring that has a reputation for making the skin smooth and warm. Listen to the murmuring of the rich forest and take a deep breath. Freshly cooked koshihikari rice and mountain vegetables. If you soak in the rich hot water, you will unintentionally breathe a sigh of paradise. Enjoy the luxury of doing nothing. It is a little-known spot that is perfect for such a hot spring trip. I will introduce Japanese culture and sightseeing spots. Thank you for reading. Please subscribe.